this shit is so... Jasmine.
Let me tell y'all something. I don't know why she thought it was going to be easy. I mean, even women that get a break, they still struggle. They still have their days, even when they're getting breaks. You just have to have the mindset, and I just feel like a lot of women are not strong. I mean, they strong to lay in that bed though and pop it wide open. You know, and then when these kids come and they see how it really is, how you really, the lady has 5 kids. That's a lot. That means she have to do 5 heads. You know, she has to shop for these kids. She has to feed these kids. And she's going to have to do this each and every day until they're of age, until they're 18. She's lucky she ain't in other states, because in some states it's until they 22. So she glad she's in a state where it's 18 is when they get out on their own. And now I get it. Now I see why they probably do 18, because they probably know that these parents can't really deal anymore with keeping these kids. They probably did some studies, and they said 18 is probably a good time for those kids to be leaving the house, because after that, the parents, they probably off the kids. So I think that's why they made it like that. But yeah, that's what you gotta do, my Jazzy. Like, I mean, there's other women out here doing it too, and they got more kids than you. I mean, Nika, she has 10 kids. Strong Mama Chrissy has 10 kids. What's the other one? Peach McIntyre, she has 10 kids. So they got way more kids than you. And they're not online crying and stuff. That they can't do this, and that they regret having. You should never regret having your kids. Or she should have never came on here talking about she regret this, she regret that, having these kids and calling them. Oh, you ain't even get to the part of her calling them MFers. And people talking about, oh, that's just a figure of speech. No, that is not no figure of speech. You don't say that about your kids. Who's coming up with this crap? Who's coming up? Oh, that's just a figure of speech. Who is coming up with this? You don't call your kids MFers. She does that all the time. She calls her kids MFers. I do everything for these MFers. You don't say stuff like that. That's not a figure of speech. And if it is, it's trash. And you should know not to say stuff like that.
To do shit, get real jobs and shit. They just shit on it. They just act like it don't matter what you're trying to do. Their life is more important. Which
Y'all, let me tell y'all something. This is bad. But y'all know what? I knew she was going to break down. I knew that lady ain't going to try to play in front of my face. I knew that she was going to break down. I knew that she was going through something. I knew it was a matter of time before she just couldn't take it any longer, and she had to let that cry out. Because I knew with having Legendary all up in her ear crying all the time, you know, she Phil would take the kids. But she always had Legendary. And that's why people was asking her, like, why won't you say anything about Chris? And in this video, she finally said it. She finally said something about that dude. That he wasn't coming to see Legendary. And we already knew that, sis. We already knew, because he was always there. I was always like, why can't he take Legendary for a full day? I will always say that. And she's sitting there telling us, oh, he sees him, oh, he sees him. All along, this lady lied. He wasn't seeing Legendary. And we already knew that. We already knew that, but she just wanted to make it look good for social media.
Right, Coco Marie, cheated.
It's bad when you as a woman and you having all these kids and the men just keep leaving. That's bad. That really makes a woman feel like she's not desirable. That's how she feels now. She's not desirable. She's not good enough, and she ain't shit.
People ask me, why don't you just date and move on? I can't even fucking do that. My mind is too fucked up to think about another fucking nigga. Like, I feel like I'm emotionally fucked up when it comes to even thinking about being with somebody. I'm emotionally fucked up. I can't even think, like, okay, it's okay to try. I feel like everybody is the same.
And that's her problem. See, that's the problem with a lot of these women. They take it out on two other men that treated her like trash. And now she think that every man after him is going to be trash. And if that's the way she feel, my jazzy life, that's what you just put out in the universe. So you feel that every other man is going to be trash? That's exactly what you're going to get. You already put it out there. So the next man you meet, he gonna treat you like trash, and all the other men after him are just gonna start treating you like trash because you already put that energy out there. You already have it in your mind that every man is trash. So that's what the universe gonna give you is trash men. That's why a lot of women can't understand, why can't I get me a good man? Why I always attract these bums? Because you already put it in your mind. Every man I attract is a bum. That's what the universe is going to give you. But if you change your mindset to positive, that look, the next man I get, he's going to be this. The next man I get, he's going to be great. He's going to treat me good. He's going to be all I ever wanted. And we're going to be married for 1,000 years. That's what you're going to get. But yeah, my jazzy life, you just put it out there, girl. You can't do that. You got to be more positive. You have to be more positive. The thing is that my jazzy life, you're stuck on Chris. Let's just be honest. You are stuck on Chris, and you're jealous of what Hannah and Philip had. You're jealous because you couldn't have that with him anymore. And when he got out of jail, he didn't come back. You thought that he was going to come back to you, but he moved on. People were saying when he was in jail, he was telling you he didn't want to be with you no more. Just like Chris did the same thing. Chris did the same thing to you. He did the same thing. But all the red flags with Chris was there. All the red flags was there. And she just missed every one. Because she really wanted it to work out, guys. She really wanted it to work out. She really thought that it was going to work out. But it didn't. And another one bit the dust. And now he never comes see Legendary, never comes to pick him up or anything. So I don't even feel sorry for my jazzy. I mean, I do have a little bit of sympathy, but all my other sympathy goes to the kids, especially little Legendary. I mean, he's only 2. And his freaking dad doesn't even come to see him. Don't come to see him. Don't come to do nothing with him. Dang, you can at least stop by and say hey to the little legend. Like, dang. But yeah, I'm sorry. If I was her, I would have never. I would never drop no child support from 1,000, and she said she gets $77. I would definitely be up to that child support place for Chris. Oh, you best believe I would definitely be up there. I would try to get everything I could out of him. You want to treat my kid like that? You don't want to come see my kid? Oh, I'm a dry your pockets out. Oh, and you got a good job? Oh, I'm a dry my pockets out. And then after that, when Legendary gets 18, oh, he's going to college because I'm going to get more money out your behind. Yeah, he's going to college. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna get some more. I'm gonna get some more benefits. Oh no, I already paid up all my child support. Oh yeah, you did, but he's in college, and I need help with his college funds too. So I'm gonna need you to help on that too. But if you just gonna be nice to him just cause you want him back or something, or you're still crying over him because you're hoping and praying that he come back, girl, wake up. That man is not coming back. And you sitting here on this internet. Oh man, you sitting on this internet going back and forth about you ain't got money, you ain't got this, you ain't got that, but you can go get it. You can go get it. You can go down there and get the child support, or you can I heard now she wants to work a 9 to 5 because she probably didn't know how much she was going to have to be posted on YouTube. Yes, you have to be posted on YouTube consistently, and it has to be quality videos. But yeah, you have to put in the work. It ain't just no one day, oh, I'm going to post here and then I'm going to leave for like 2 weeks. No, you'll never make it on YouTube. You have to consistently at least be putting out at least one video. Somebody said one video, somebody said like one video a month. How is that going? You must be a badass. You must be a bad mamma jamma. Yeah, you can when you get millions of views, but if you ain't get millions of views like that, you're gonna have to step your game up, and you're gonna have to post consistently. At least once a day. Okay?
I feel like I'm never gonna be happy again. Just whenever I was not happy, but okay, I let a motherfucker fuck with my mind.
She talking about Chris right there.
Like, it's just like, Jasmine, come on, y'all. You told yourself numerous of times. Like, motherfuckers don't give a fuck about nobody. These kids, they don't give a fuck about anybody.
Look, she gotta stop taking care of men. That's just what it is. You're taking care of men. Cause somebody was saying that when she was in school, she would give her refund checks to Phil, and he would pay bills or whatever and pocket the rest. Why are you giving these men your money, lady? If anything, you're supposed to be getting money out of them. You're all backwards, my Jazzy life. You are all backwards.
They care. They will be trying to help more, but these niggas don't do shit. And whenever I sit here and I bring up child support, and I'm saying I'm gonna fucking raise it, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, then I'm a bad person.
When is she gonna raise some? Look, nobody can believe that this lady gonna raise the child support. How can they believe that? You took the child support down. You telling me you was getting $1,000 and you put it down to now you get $77 because he was seeing them? Let me tell you something. A real man will pay that child support and he'll come see his kids. He's not doing either or. He's going to do them both. I'm talking about real men. Real men do real things.
If I would have known my life would have been, I would have stayed in my fucking apartment that was 16 fucking 10. I would have stayed there.
Yeah, because let me tell y'all something. The apartment, yeah, that apartment was cheaper, and it looked good too. But I think that Chris was the one that did that. He convinced her to move to that expensive neighborhood, and now she's paying. I think they said she's paying like $2,500. By the time she leave there, it'll be up to $3,000. She'll be paying because he gonna continue to raise that rent. But now she's crying about it. I would never let no man take me out of my stable place where I know that I'm doing better. Because she could look at him and tell, hey, he ain't doing nothing. Why I'm going to move somewhere where a man is not doing nothing? I'm practically taking care of him. But he's convincing me to move to a higher up neighborhood, knowing that I'm going to struggle. He set her up bad. And she fell for it.
But they're okay. Everyone's okay. Everyone, they're okay.
You know why everyone any different? What is happening, Jazz?
I have one that's annoying as fuck that stresses me out every fucking chance he gets about his relationship. I'm fucked up dealing with all this. I'm overwhelmed. I'm so tired. I'm so tired.
Oh man, are y'all telling me it's that bad to have kids? I mean, dang, this lady, I mean, she do got 5 kids, but like I know people that have like more kids than her. Are you telling me it's that bad to have kids? That's crazy. Yeah, me seeing this, if I was gonna have some kids or wanted some kids, I probably only had one kid. Yeah, but I know it's hard for her, y'all. I know it's hard for her. I feel her pain. I know it's hard for her because it's not like all her kids, it would be different if all her kids were teenagers. You know what I'm saying? If you had 5 kids and they were teenagers and they were in college and they were working and all that, I think she could deal with that, but she has little kids. She has little kids. Her oldest one is about to go into 6th grade. So she still have young kids. On top of Little Legendary, he will drive you nuts. All that crying all the time when he don't get what he want. He's spoiled rotten. She done already messed up because she spoiled him. She tries to make sure that he has everything that he needs. He's spoiled rotten, so and they're joined at the hip. Girl, this is too much. Dang. I knew she was going to break down though, guys. I knew that lady was not okay. I could see it in her eyes that she was not okay. I was like, this lady is putting on the front. Ain't no way she's happy with the situation that she's in. No freaking way. And I knew that one day this week, that lady was going to break down. And a lot of people should watch this. This is a learning situation right here. Are you ready to look at this? Are you ready to have children? That's what you need to ask yourself. Are you ready to have children? And if you are, can you handle 3 kids? Can you handle 5 kids? This lady got 5 and she's already broke down. And I'm sure them people that had the 10 kids, because Nika, she broke down before too. But I'm sure them people that had them girls that had them 10 kids, y'all might say, oh no, they doing it and they strong and they got more kids than you. You don't live with them. I'm sure that they might not show you on camera, but I'm sure that they have cried plenty of days. I'm sure they have cried. Even the ones that's successful, they still break down and cry, because having all them small kids is still hard. Even when you do have money, you still have to have the mental capacity to deal with the crying, to deal with all that other stuff that comes along with raising kids.
I'm using every resource, and I'm trying to get a job, and I'm struggling to even get that.
Look, she gonna struggle to get the job, lady. You're gonna struggle to get the job, lady, because you don't have no experience anymore. You messed up. You're gonna have all types of gaps. And when you go to a job interview, they're gonna ask you about the gap. Why weren't you working this? Why weren't you working here? You're gonna have gonna have gaps all in your resume and your job history, and you have to explain to them why those gaps are there. If you have a good reason for them gaps, but if you don't, them people ain't gonna take you as being serious. They're not gonna take you as being serious. They're just gonna be like, well, you really haven't had a job in a very long time, man. So what were you doing? Oh, I was doing YouTube, and I mean, she could, if she wanted to, she could turn her resume into a good resume with what she learned how to do on YouTube. But you have to know how to do that. You have to be experienced in resume building. And I don't think she knows how to do that. She would have to get somebody to do that. And also, what kind of job is she trying to get? If she's trying to get like a regular job, I don't know, like a regular job, she has to make sure that her qualifications fit with the being a YouTuber. And sometimes they don't go good. Some people, some of the companies don't even like YouTube. They don't like people that did YouTube. They don't feel like that's a real job. A lot of them don't. Not unless you being a brand promoter. Now, she could do that. My Jazzy Life, you could turn your resume into a brand promoting resume. You promoted a lot of she's promoted a lot of companies. And she can put that on her resume, but she has to do it professional. She has to find a professional and send the professional all her information on all the brands that she did brand ambassador, because they always looking for brand ambassadors for like stores and stuff. And those jobs come up nonstop, so she'll be making money. It depends though, because some of them don't pay that good. So she would have to find one of those brand ambassador jobs that's gonna be paying some good money, because the lady got 5 kids and her rent is $2,500. So she's gonna have to find a good brand ambassador job. Can she do it? Yeah. If she believe in herself, yes.
Motherfucker to watch somebody, it's a problem. Like, I
know that's right, nurse coordinator.
Like, why does it have to be so hard? Why do we have to always fall back on me?
So basically she's saying that she can't find this job because nobody will watch the kids for her. And I mean, she could do Uber Eats if she wanted to. I wouldn't say do Lyft because people actually have to get in your car. I wouldn't do Lyft with my kid. But yeah, she could do Uber Eats. People bring their kids along. Yeah, but you can't, my Jazzy, like, you can't expect for somebody to give up their job just so you can have a job. You can't expect people to watch your kid and take off from their job just so you can go to go look for jobs. Cause like she said, she's finding it hard to find a job. It would be different if she was about, hey, I got this job and I just got this job. I just need to go in there and do this orientation and stuff. Can you please watch Legendary for me, please? I just need to get this job. But if you're telling people that you haven't even, you can't, it's hard for you to find a job, that means you're going to be searching for jobs, lady. That means that every time you need to go search for a job, these people are going to have to watch your kids, take out of their time to watch your kids, and they have their own jobs. And your mom, she shouldn't have that burden on her to have to watch your kid all the time. She has her own life. She has her own time that she needs by herself. So, yeah, that's going to be a hard one because you can't expect people to give their job up and have to take off from their job just so they can watch the kids so you can go try to find a job. You should already have the job. But you have to think about that when you have these kids. I don't care if he said, oh, we're going to be together forever. No. You can't even go off of that. And then I think one of the videos I was watching, she was like that. She was after Kayla that Phil would have left her. Why is it always that they have to leave you? Why can't you never leave the man? Why can't you never leave? You're not strong enough to leave? Why does it always have to be the man that leaves? And that's why I think she's always getting left. She talk about, oh, everybody's leaving me. Everybody just leaves, this, that, and the third. But why can't you never get up the strength and the courage to leave? That's why you're always being left. You see that look, let me tell you something. I don't care what nobody says. She's seen the signs and warnings. And she just stayed and stayed and stayed. It's like I feel like she want people to leave her. Because if you don't see those red flags, come on, man.
Bitch ass house, and I'm so ready to fucking leave it. I want to fucking leave this stupid fucking house. Like, who the fuck? I gotta pay how much?
Yeah.
Bitch, I was already struggling to pay what I had to pay. And then on top of that, I have to handle every fucking thing. Every maintenance. Every fucking thing. Because we don't have fucking...
Why don't they have maintenance over there? Probably because she be tearing that house up. Y'all see them walls? I know y'all seen them walls when she was wiping them walls down. And that's probably why he know you probably in there tearing up that house and the kids is tearing. Remember, I don't know if y'all remember in that video where she was sitting down and I think it was Aiden and he slapped the wall and left a black mark. He know them kids is tearing that house up. He know that. He probably like, look, you gonna be tearing my house up. You gonna be doing your own repairs and your own maintenance. And don't think you gonna get no security deposit back. She should think about that, having them writing all on the walls and stuff. Like, I would tell them kids straight on up, don't write on no walls. Don't do none of that in here. Because if we have to move, I need that security deposit back. And if y'all mess this house up, we're not going to get the security deposit back.
So I have to pay for everything out of pocket. I have to handle everything, and then I have to take care of everything inside of the house. And then whenever I try to get my shit together, and I'm like, I'm going to give me a job. Nobody wants to help. No one wants to help. And I'm stuck doing it all. I have to take care of the kids. I'm trying to work. I try to work with your social media. I'm like, maybe I just go harder. And you know.
Go harder. Lady. Like I told y'all before, she was getting pointers from the wrong people. If she really wanted to get her channel up and popping, she would have been looking at what Peach McIntyre is doing. She would have been looking over there. She would have been looking to see what she's doing. Because look, I don't care how many videos you put out. If those videos ain't hitting and you don't get the watch time, you can forget it. And you ain't getting some type of views, you can forget it. Don't let people play in your faces, because a lot of them people on there talking about, oh, we just got paid. They ain't getting paid nothing. They might be getting paid $50. But that's money to them. But people know you have to have millions of views to really rack up that money. You're not going to be getting no money with a little bit of views. Go research how many views you have to get some real money. Go see how many views.
I'll be fine. I'm trying to just pull money any way I can pull it.
Hold on, what happened to the OnlyFans? So she not doing that? I thought she was doing the OnlyFans. Remember she said she was doing the OnlyFans? She said, I'm going to do what I have to do to get this money. You going to pay for it. If I'm popping it, I'm dropping it like it's hot, you going to pay to see it. So what happened to the OnlyFans? Oh, is the OnlyFans is not working? Did she do it or did she not do it? You know what happened? She probably went over there to look at other people's profiles and she probably like, nah, too much competition. Yeah, lady, there's a lot of competition over there. And if you think you just gonna jump over there with them saggy titties, and nah, that ain't gonna work. Don't nobody even want to see that. And you got all them other girls on there with banging bodies and they done got all this work done and this, that, and the third.
Maybe,
Hold on.
and I had my first motherfucking kid the other day. Jasmine, not everyone's like you. You're strong, so you can't get upset about if they can't do this or they can't do that. Bitch, do you think that I was just built strong? Bitch, I struggled ever since I had my first motherfucking kid in my life. I have cried. I have broke down. I have just been so hurt. And I've been trying. And ever since then, I've just been trying. This shit ain't just come natural, nigga.
Excuse me. So, lady. My jazz is like, if you knew, you saying that when you first had your first kid, it was a struggle. It was hard. So if you knew that, why would you have 3 more kids? You thought it was going to get easier? You said you struggled with your first kid. So why have 3 more? Yo.
I had no choice because I had kids. I had no choice. I ain't never been strong. I did this for them. I've been weak in my heart, in my soul, but I just keep going for them because I'm like, they deserve positivity. They deserve that positive, that energy.
They do.
All of them. Even this little fucking one right here.
Did y'all? No, lady. Did y'all hear what she said? Oh man, this is horrible. I wouldn't want her to be my mom. I'm sorry. I would not want this lady to be my mom. If I would, when I got older, and if I came across this video and I was legendary, I would question her. I'd be like, Mom, why you sit here and call me a mother effer? You know, why are you sitting here talking this stuff? Y'all didn't hear that? Let me rewind that back, because I think y'all need to hear that again.
I had my first motherfucking kid in my life. I have cried. I have broke down. I have just been so hurt. And I've been trying. And ever since then, I've just been trying. This shit ain't just come natural, nigga. I had no choice because I had kids. I had no choice. I ain't never been strong. I did this for them. I've been weak in my heart, in my soul, but I just keep going for them because I'm like, they deserve positivity. They deserve that positive, that energy. All of them. Even this little one right here.
Even this little effing one right here. Even this little effing one like right here.
Like, I wish my first baby daddy would have just left after Kaylin. I wish he would have left once he found out I was pregnant.
A lady, you fell on that dick 3 more times. Like, come on. Let's take some accountability here. You said when you had the first child, it was horrible experience. You struggled. You cried. It was hard for you. So why would you get back on that ding dong 3 more times? I'm not understanding this.
I wish I'd never been in this position. I hate this fucking... I don't even know what to call it, because it's... And I have to get up and do everything and do this, do that, and then I just... I got really stuck on this. Like, you need to just go work, go get a regular job. And when a bitch really try to do this shit, a bitch really out here trying, then motherfucker use that and just was like, fuck you. I can't watch the kid. I can't watch Legend. I can't do this. I can't do that.
Oh, so Chris. Look, remember she was like, Chris, come see him. Chris, come do this. Chris, come do this. Chris, come do that. Oh, but he not. He ain't coming to pick him up. He ain't coming to pick Legendary up. We know that's not happening. She just said it. She want to go get a job, and she can't even rely on Chris to come take Legendary and watch him while she look for these jobs. Because maybe, I don't know, maybe Chris thinking that she's not going to be looking for no job. Maybe he really knows how she really is. And he's probably looking at her like, a job? When she ever want to work a job? Man, please, I ain't watching him. You just trying, I think Chris feel like she trying to put Legendary off on him. so she can just chill. And you know what? She should have never been on that date. She should have never went on that date. Cause now Chris probably thinking, yeah, she just want to drop Legend on and have Legend over here and mess up what I got going on over here while she goes parade and have dates and stuff with them daggone men. I ain't watching him.
What a bitch really be trying to do.
He wants to make it hard as possible.
When a bitch really tries to do it, it's a problem. I was fine. I'm not gonna say I was 100%, but I was better. I was in a good place, a good mind frame. I'm not saying like mentally, but as far as like dealing with everything else, I was not okay. I'm still not okay. I'm still struggling. Every dime that I make goes to a bill. I don't ever have any fucking money.
I would hate that. That's a horrible feeling. Man, I hate that. That is a horrible feeling to have to take all your money. And she said that the rent is eating her pockets up. So any money she get, she gotta give it to the rent, which means she's probably on some type of payment plan. She probably don't even pay her rent in full. She probably gotta give her money here and give her money there and give her money here and give her money there. And somebody said that the landlord asked her could she put somebody else's name under her lease. And I think she was like, no. Ain't nobody doing that. Ain't nobody doing that. I don't even know why he would even come up with something like that. Ain't nobody trying to do that. Not in the black community. You can forget that. Ain't nobody doing no co-signing for you. Ain't nobody doing nada. Okay, you might have some people that do it, but I mean, they gotta be close. Like y'all gotta be like this for that to happen. Like they gotta really trust you for that to happen. But yeah, said the landlord asked her that, and she was like, no, I don't have nobody that can do that, no. Because obviously he sees that she's having a hard time paying this rent. Now, could he put the rent down? I mean, he could if he wanted to. It is his property and stuff. He can do whatever he wants to. I mean, they can only raise the rent but so high, though. They can't just, even though it's his property and stuff, he just can't raise the rent higher than what he's supposed to. But yeah, she went from 1,600, what'd she say, 1,610 to 2,500 because she thought that she was going to be with Chris. And he just sat there and told her a bunch of lies. And then he sat there, he was like, I remember one time they did a video and somebody was like, she was like, babe, they said you're using me. He was like, how am I using her? How am I using her? Like, shut up. Y'all so stupid. You used her because you got her to go to another place, dude, that you know that she wasn't going to be able to afford with them 5 kids. And then you left her right there. You never come get your son to give her a break or anything so she can go to fill out these job applications, and you're just never around. It's like you just wanted to sleep with her, you know, to get your rocks off. And we could tell when she got pregnant, you weren't happy at all. We could tell you were not happy at all. You were like, oh, okay, yeah, this, that, and the third. Oh, acting like you was happy and that you was gonna marry, and then you lied talking about you was gonna marry her. I mean, you got this. If anything, this lady should be mad at Chris. It seems like she is more mad at Philip than she is Chris, and Philip actually helps out. Philip actually helps out. Now, he wasn't at the graduation, but Hannah did come. And maybe, I don't know, maybe he had to work. You know, maybe he just ain't want to deal with Jasmine. Some women make it so bad for themselves that the kid's father don't even want to see your face. This is crazy.
And I hate this house. People say you should stay there. I don't want to stay here. Like this.
Jasmine. Okay, let's talk.
Y'all know that song, A House is Still a House. I don't know the words. Even when you're gone, but all is not a home. Turn this house into a home when there's nothing there. Jasmine, you better sing that song. She said, I hate this house. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Yeah, you should. Look, she should call Chris. Now, he probably don't answer his phone, though. But all this stuff that she's saying right now, she should be calling Chris and telling him right now about all this stuff.
Everything is just ate up. Like,
and look, I even think they said that Medusa had warned her. Medusa had told her. And she still didn't listen. Like if people warn you about somebody, you need to be listening to it. All women ain't catty like that. All women don't tell you stuff just because they want to be with that man. A lot of women will tell you certain stuff and they'll be real about it. They'll be like, look, I don't want him. He did me wrong too. But I'm telling you because I said that you're a nice person and that you already have 4 kids, lady. And I don't want you to get caught up in this. He don't even take care of my kid. He don't even come see my kids. So what makes you think that he gonna come see yours? Like, I'm not telling you this because I want him back or anything. I could care less about him. I don't want him. But I'm trying to tell you to don't do it. Okay, I'm trying to tell you to don't do it, because in the end you're gonna get hurt, and then you're gonna have a extra baby, and he's not gonna come see him, and you're gonna have to end up taking him up for child support. And I don't know if she has Chris on child support, but lady, what are you waiting for? I'm like, what the hell are you waiting for, my Jazzy? Like, if you don't get your behind down there to that place, to that child support services place, and tell them that you need child support. Get down there right now. And let them know, look, he has a good daggone job. He just got a promotion. And my kid is over here. I'm struggling from check to check. My rent is $2,500. And I'm struggling. And I need help with this kid. I did not make this kid by myself. And I should not have to do this by myself. And I'm coming down here because I want child support. I want the most child support I can get out of him, because he don't even come see my son. He doesn't even come and see him. Man, they give you that child support so fast. Girl, what are you doing? You need to, look, girl, you need to get out of your feelings, stop all this crying, and put on your lady pants, put on your woman panties, and get down there and do what you have to do. Because they said he got a good job. They said he has a great job. They said he's real good, doing really well for himself and with his new woman. And you sitting on YouTube crying about this, talking about nobody help you because you need to get a job. Nobody nobody will help watch. He won't help watch Legendary. While you go look for these jobs. Why do you need him? Look, if you're going in there, I can understand a job interview. I can understand a job interview. Yeah, you can't have kids in the job interview places. But if you're just going to look and fill out applications, you can take Legendary with you. You just tell them you'll bring the application back. I have my kid with me. He can be a little loud, but I just fill this job application out and I'll bring it back in. Oh, sure. And you can just fill out job applications all day long with Legendary there. Why you need somebody to watch him to go fill out job applications? You don't, lady. You can take him right with you. You could be filling out job applications while he at home. You can fill out job applications. They have online job applications. Now, yes, you are gonna need somebody to watch him when you go to go for these job interviews. So and they do have see, she needs to look into services with social services will help Jasmine with child care. Okay? If Jasmine were to go down to child services right now and be like, look, I don't have a babysitter. You know, and I want to get back to working because I thought I was doing the YouTube thing, the content creator thing, but it's just not paying the bills. My rent done went up sky high and I need somebody to watch my kid. I don't have nobody to watch him. His dad won't watch him at all and just start breaking down there. Oh, they will help you, lady. On top of that, they'll be like, who's your son's father? His name is Chris whatever. Oh, his name is Chris whatever. Oh, they'd be in there looking his information up. Oh, he works at such and such. Oh, wow, he makes a lot of money. Oh, they'll have a party down there, girl. They will have a party down there for you. They will have a party down there for you, my Jazzy lady. They will have a party down there. And not only will they help you get a babysitter, they'll help you with child care. They'll work something out with you. They will also get some child support for you, for him. As soon as you tell him that he's not even coming to see him, I'm not getting no child support from him. And I heard he had a very good job. He just got a promotion. And he's not helping me with this kid at all. And I'm trying to get back into the workforce so I can work and make money. And I had 5 kids. I had 5 kids that I have to take care of. Oh man, they will have a party with that, my Jazzy. My Jazzy, like, you gotta stop all this crying and get it together. You can't keep doing this. You have to get it together and do, my Jazzy, like, you know what you need to do. You know what you need to do. We as reactors, we shouldn't have to be on here giving you advice. But since we are on here, we will give you advice again and again and again.
Join the club, ma'am.
So much time. I'm 32 years old. My entire adult life, I've just been taking care of my kids. I decided I wanted to love again. And I don't even know why.
Hey, Alpha.
Yeah, girl, you gave up them draws. You know what I'm saying? You gave up them draws, girl. And sometimes, girl, when you give up them draws, here comes along a baby. And you gotta take care of the baby. You gotta nurture the baby. You gotta take care of the baby until he's grown enough to take care of himself.
Hey, 2820. When she got pregnant with Kat.
I don't even ever be in a relationship again. Like, I can't. I feel like I'm emotionally fucked up about that. Like that. It just fucked me up. You can give somebody everything, your entire heart, unconditional love, and then people just shit on you like
yeah,
That's what happens, ladies. You just gotta be smart in this life, and you just gotta see the signs of this ain't gonna work. This person is using me, and sometimes people have to not look. Sometimes women look at looks, and that's all they see is. You got different kind of women. A lot of women look at looks, and that gets them played a lot because the man, he's so cute, or he's so this, he's so that. Some women haven't really had a relationship because look, when she met Phil, she didn't have any kids. Okay? She didn't have any kids. So she's meeting this man, she don't have no kids. She probably thinking it's gonna work. She said her whole adult life she's been taking care of her kids, but basically she ain't even ever had a break. But she's thinking she ain't got no kids, and she's meeting this dude. This dude, he's so nice. And she was with him for a lot of years, 14 years, she said. But lady, there were signs and warnings with him too. You just miss all of it. You just miss all the signs and warnings. All the signs and warnings were ignored.
That's what happens when you give. You would not have got on this.
And people don't even be knowing where my mind is.
Wait a minute, who called?
Sometimes I can watch reactors, but a lot of times I can't watch reactors if they constantly stopping it and saying something, constantly stopping it. I like them to at least run it for a couple minutes and then stop it. Don't stop it. Some people stop it every second. I'm like, come on, man. I want to hear the people.
Same effort
I just go. I go with emotion. Like I don't have it good. I don't have it good. I don't have somebody that can.
Lynn, you keep. There are things that you can. Here's the thing.
The only difference between me and a lot of people is that I display my shit on the internet. So my ups and my downs, like, and some people like to make it seem like it's something else, but in reality, it's just this is what I do to make money. So fuck it. If I'm gonna cry and I'm gonna struggle, then I might as well struggle and cry publicly. Because nigga, then if I just go cry in a corner and disappear, then I can't make no.
I wonder how many views. Somebody said she got 25,000 views on this video. I'm gonna have to do research, but I know I was looking at her net worth, my Jazzy Likes net worth, and I seen that it was like at 65 to 69,000. I think about 65,000 a year that she makes from YouTube. It might be more now because that was like 2020 something. I don't know. But this is crazy.
I can't do my fucking shit I need to do to pay for shit for the kids.
All right, 2820.
Buy shit. You got a kid that won't shit. But like, people think I be just.
Lady, you need to go take a nap. Yeah, girl, go take a nap. Heat you up some hot tea. Heat you up some hot tea and go take a nap. You need to sleep this off because you crying on here like legendary. You know what I'm saying? You crying on here like legendary, lady.
I'm sitting here just thinking like, I didn't have any money.
Yeah,
and I did what I had to do. I just my fucking.
So basically, all she doing is crying about money. That she ain't got money because she got to spend her money on her kids. And this, that, and the third. Girl. That's what you supposed to do as a mom. That's what you gotta do as a mom. I mean, you was grown enough to gap them legs open and bust it wide open. You should be strong enough to do it on your own, because if you already know the statistics in the black community, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna be a baby mama. And I know y'all probably like, well, what's the difference between a baby mama and a single mother? They said that a baby mama is a woman that was not married, and a woman that was married, they call them single mothers. I don't know. That's what I'm hearing.
And then, my first one left. So it's like a consistent situation.
Okay, so right here, this is where she talking about every time she gets a man, he leaves her.
Cash out for walk. Okay? The reason why Jasmine got time to cry because you two.
Like, god damn, I got abandoned like damn near 3 times. My dad left. When I graduated, he left. My daddy left. He went to, even though it's still a couple of hours away, but it's like, damn, I don't see him no more. So he left. Then that nigga left. And then his dad left. So I just feel like I'm over here searching for something, a family, some kind of environment, some loving environment in niggas now. Like, I'm searching for this shit in niggas now, and I don't.
So you're.
So not only does she have abandonment issues, she got daddy issues. So basically, she's saying that all the men Which I think I think she has an alright relationship with her father. I think it's just that he's far, he's far away. I don't think he's a bad dad. I don't think people should look at her dad and be like, oh, he's a horrible father. I don't think so. I don't think she's saying that.
How?
This shit is hard. I feel like I'm obligated. That's another thing. People don't know. Like, I feel obligated. I love, like, when I say a brave motherfuckers who have a 9 to 5, I can't even fucking I can't be off on the weekend. Like how I used to be able to just chill. I can't even do that.
So she's saying she can't even be off on the weekend. What's that song, that lady? It ain't none of your business. Now who do you think you are? Put in your 2 cheap cents and what's that song? But worry about my friend. Check it. I can't do nothing, girl, with everybody bugging. I used to think that it was me, but now I see it wasn't. But she was like, here how I go. If I want to take a guy home with me tonight, it's none of your business. And if she want to be a freak and sell it on a weekend, it ain't do who I'm giving skins to. That's what Belle Jersey Life is saying. Tell you one more time. I tell you one more time. It's none of your business. That's what she gonna start singing to her subscribers. She gonna be, if I want to take a guy home with me tonight, it's none of your business. And if she want to be a freak and sell it on a weekend, it's none of your business. It's you who getting into who I'm giving skins to, none of your business. So don't try to change my mind. I tell you one more time, it's none of your business. Now who do you think you are?
Because
Wait, huh?
Oh, y'all. Hold on, y'all. 1 second. My bad, y'all. My bad. All right, y'all. We about to finish this up real quick.
That messes it up.
Why the hell is she rocking Legendary like that? Girl, if you don't put that grown man down somewhere, put his grown behind down.
Yeah, I don't know if she can get some.
She need to get some therapy. Now she made another video after this talking about she needed to get that out and that She found some kind of support group, which that's good. But lady, you're gonna need some therapy. Because you can't just up and do this and do all this crying and stuff. This emotional crying and then just tell everybody, oh, everything's okay, y'all. I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna be okay. Because you look like you was frustrated at that McDonald's when you had Legendary.
On CPS saying that you
go. I just keep going. This sometimes I just keep going to a point to where breakdown. Like I feel like fuck. Like last night, I was just in this bed. I had to sit up. I got up. Then I said, "Fuck, let me just clean." I didn't have much to clean. I found myself vacuuming my kid's room. I don't know what the fuck I was in my room. What the fuck am I vacuuming for? Everything's already clean. I cleaned up, but right after they left, so
No, she need to steam clean them. That carpet. That carpet looked filthy. I was gonna say she could ask her landlord if she could pull that carpet up and put down some flooring. But she can't even pay the rent, so I know she can't do that. Damn, man, I feel bad for her. I do, but I have to hold her accountable for her actions. Like she's not all innocent in this whole situation that she's in.
no vacuuming. Then I was like, oh, let me go organize the pantry. I just feel over fucking well. Like I can't sleep sometimes because I'm overwhelmed.
Hey. Is it those kids giving her a run for her money? Cause look, I don't think that Kayla is older. I don't think that Kayla be giving her a hard time like that. Now, Ava and Aiden, I mean, they could be so-so. I don't see them giving her a hard time even in a mind now. But I think it's Legendary. I think that all this crying, because she's always with him. She's always with him. He's at her hip. He is super glued to her hip. I think that all this frustration is mostly for Legendary. Because all he does is cry and whine all day. That's all he does is crying and whine all day. And that's normal. I mean, it's not normal for all kids, but most kids, you know, they say the terrible twos. But yeah, I think all this frustration is because of him. Because he's the main one that she usually has to deal with. He is always with her 24/7, 7 days a week. So all this crying and this frustration is with him, because I remember one time she was in the room, I think it was Aiden though, and she would just gave him a nasty look and she rolled her eyes. I was like, lady, you have to get it together. Like, you have to have some patience with your children. You have to have patience with kids. And that's why I think that they should have some, which they do, but a lot of people ain't going to take those classes. But they do have parenting classes. They do have parenting classes. If you feel like overwhelmed and stuff and you need some kind of tips on what to do, they have parenting classes that you can take. Yeah, they have parenting classes. She definitely needs to take a parenting class or something, because, lady, like, I don't think it's them other kids. I think it's Legendary is the one that's off the chain. Of all them kids and how they act, Legendary, I would say Legendary, and maybe Aiden. But I don't think the rest of them be giving her a hard time. Whew.
Thank you, puppy. Please, puppy. Sit here.
And where is poor Bentley when all this is going on? Poor Bentley. He don't know what the hell's going on. He's like, what kind of owner do I have that sits in that room all day and cries online to people? Like, I'm hungry, lady. Like, can I get a doggy snack? Can I get a snack, please, over here? I don't know what you got going on, but I need a snack. Can I get a, what's those things that, a pup cup? Can I get a pup cup, ma'am? Can I go places with you too? Cause did she ever take Bentley out the house? I don't never really see him out the house. I think sometimes she take him out. She need to take him out a little bit more. Look at grown man. Grown man got his banky.
You said the realtor asked if you could pull a flip flop.
What's the name? And then you know that My Jazzy Life is supposed to be starting college too. So, lady, you got a lot to think about. You know what I'm saying? You have a lot to think about, especially if you're not doing it. If she's doing these classes online, yeah, then, you know, which I think she probably is. But some of those classes, I know I had to take a class on campus. I had to take that class on campus. It was mandatory, and it was only offered on campus. So if she better hope she don't have one of them classes where you have to take that class on campus, because who's gonna watch Legendary? You can't bring kids into the class. I mean, they might have, depending on what college it is, they might have a daycare. They might have a daycare, because they do have, I know they have early childhood development classes in most of them colleges. So maybe they have a place where, you know, you can take the kids and they can watch the kids while she's in class. Who knows? But yeah, this lady, she has a lot of thinking to do. And doing all this crying is not going to help. So she's done with all that crying. I know she put another video up where her and Legendary went to McDonald's, but she looked really frustrated and mad in that video. She looked like she didn't even want to be bothered with, talking about, oh, I had to let that, oh, everything is not okay with My Jazzy Life. Everything is not okay. Don't think because she's coming back on here telling you, oh, I'm good. No, you're not, lady. You need some therapy. You need some therapy, and you need some parenting classes. That's what you need. Get it together.
From the fact that I had this house with his dad, I hate this fucking house. Like, we got this together, you know, to take care for our family, and I wish I did.
You see that? Talking about she got the house for our family. So she thought that Chris was gonna be there. But you see how she don't really, she might say a little bit of cuss words, but she goes in on Phil. Lady, you should go in on Chris. We want to challenge you, lady. My Jazzy, like, we want to challenge you to go in on Chris just one time. We just want you to talk about Chris and go in on him. We want you to roast his behind, lady. Roast him. We want a full-out fledged roast. Okay? We want you to roast him one day. We just need one day, lady, where we want you to roast Chris the whole time you're talking. We want you to roast his behind. Because he did you the worst. He did you the worst. He the one that had you spending all your money on them big-ass steaks. The chicken. All of that. Even though he cooked it, you was buying half of it. They said that you were paying for half of that stuff. He wasn't even paying for nothing. They said he was saving his money. That's what the people said, that Chris was saving his money. He was saving his money up. When Jasmine would give him whatever, he would pocket it and save his. He wouldn't even pay no bills. He would just save up his money. And that right there should have told her, yeah, this ain't right. I'm spending all this money and spending all my cash and paying for all these bills, and when he gets paid, he don't give me no money. Nah, something's up. He must be hiding his money. But he wouldn't have did me like that. He wouldn't have did me like that, because he would think he was spending. He would think he would thought he was saving his money, and I would give him just where he heard when he say when I would make sure that I know where he's putting that money at. And he might have put it around the house. See, she wasn't knowledgeable. She should have been watching his every move. She should have been watching his every move of where that money was hidden. And then I would have took that daggone money. I would have took that daggone money and paid the bills. And when he said, yo, where my money at? What money? Man, you took my money, yo. I was saving my money. I don't want to be with you no more. Oh, that's fine. I don't know what you talking about. What money are you talking? You know what money I'm talking about. You stole my money. I don't know what you talking about. I will act like I don't even know. I don't know what you talking about, dude. You better get out of here with all that yelling and stuff. Legendary's taking a nap. That's how you get him. But she just didn't know. She was too. That lady's too trusting with these men. She is too trusting with these men.
No, Jasmine, the reason why the gym for you as your host
from just life. Sometimes you need a distraction. Whether it's, like I said, like I don't do nothing. I don't have like family that just be like, it's Saturday or Sunday, let's have a cookout type shit. Let's have family time. Let's chill.
But you know what the funny thing is? You weren't.
What is she talking about? Somebody, let's chill. Let's do a barbecue, a cookout. Let's chill. Lady. See, my Jazzy life, this is the problem with her. She only wants stuff when it's convenient for her. She only wants stuff when it's convenient to her. If it ain't convenient for her, she don't want to do it. She don't want to do it. If it's not convenient for her, she don't want to do it. Because I'm sure that, Hannah would have been fine with coming over a barbecue or something. But lady, look how you talk to her. Look how you talk to her, and you think she really wants to have a barbecue with you and be around you after you call her out her name multiple times, lady? Now you want all these barbecues and these get-togethers and stuff. I'm telling you, this lady is off the chain. She is off the chain. Now since everything's falling down in her lap, now she wants to be nice. Now she wants to do this. Now she wants to do that. Did you call Chris to see if he wanted the barbecue? My Jazzy life, did you call Chris? And be like, Chris, hey, you want to come over, do a barbecue, and, I can meet your new friend or whoever. You think she going to do that? No. So who is this? Who are these people that she want to hang out with now? Because I know it can't be Phil, because you guys were just arguing not too long ago. So he don't want to be around you. Hannah really don't want to be around you. Chris don't want to be around you. So who are these people that's supposed to be coming over for a barbecue? Oh, Lord.
About that family.
I mean, she can have her own barbecues with the kids like she did. What was it, Memorial Day?
Look, although she lives in a house.
Let me tell y'all something. Sometimes Legendary is alright. Sometimes he can sit there and he won't do all that crying and stuff like that. But he has to be entertained. He has to be playing with something. I think he has ADHD, if you ask me. Because when he is quiet, he has to be doing something. Either he has to be watching TV. Something has to be catching his attention. If not, he's going to start to get bored. And he's going to just be all over the place crying and stuff like that.
Community where they have a community.
I barely have any energy to just... Well, go over there with it, go. I barely have any energy to just... I struggle to even text people back. I struggle to text people back. If you...
What is she talking about, text people back?
$1.99. Now, I listened to this video.
That big. That bitch is fat. She don't have her fucking kids. So she don't know what it's like to be struggling.
Oh, she talking about Liv. She talking about Liv. Yeah, Liv don't have all her kids, but she does have 2 of them. And 2 can take you out for real. 2 kids can take you out. 2 kids can have you having a mental breakdown like this lady right here. All you need is 2. Sometimes all you need is 1. Shit, Liv know what it feel like. Liv gotta pay child support. At least you don't have to pay child support. But you need to be getting some child support, my Jazzy life. You need to be getting some child support. And you need to be talking to those people down there at the services about helping you with child care and tell them that you're going back to college, and you also need to find a job so that you can take care, so you can pay this rent comfortably. Because you can't, if you have 5 kids, you can't go through life and every time you pay the rent, all the money's gone. She barely was able to get anything for like graduation. She was scraping coins there. I know she was scraping coins there with the graduation stuff. And Kayla had to have hers, and the twins had to have theirs. And then she had to pay for the meal at where did they go? Chili's. So she had to pay for that meal for the twins. I don't know if her mom paid her own way. I think her mom was there to pay her own way. But then she had to pay for Legendary. Look, Legendary gets everything. Legendary is at an age where he reaps all the benefits of everybody else's accomplishments. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people were trying to tear into little Legendary. I was like, y'all, come on. Legendary is a baby. You can't really say nothing about the baby. You know, sometimes he can get a little irritable and annoying. But we still have to consider that he is still a toddler. He's only 2. So you can't tear too much into him. But yeah, he reaps all of the benefits. He was there to eat when the twins, for the twins celebration meal. And when Kayla had her little, graduation, he was right there to enjoy that meal. So he reaps all the benefits of everybody's accomplishment. And hey, he's 2 years old. So that's the cool thing about being a young kid. That's the cool thing about being the baby. You always going to get the benefits and the luxuries of these accomplishments that your other siblings are doing until it's your turn. So, yeah, that was pretty much the, that whole video. I'm probably I know I'm not gonna post this whole video. I'm gonna chop it up into 2 videos. It's gonna be a part 1, part 2. But yeah, so my last final thoughts for my Jazzy life is to Lady. You say you're 32 or something. Look, you're not the only woman that goes through this. Don't think that you're the only woman that goes through this. You are not by yourself. There are plenty of women out there that cry each and every day, but they keep going because they know they have to keep going because of their children. You do have family. You do have support. Your children are your family. Your children are your support. When everybody fails you and there's nobody to look around and there's nobody to hold, you hold your kids close, lady. You hold and love on your kids. That's why they're there. But all this man love and buying these men things and trying to make these men happy, no, that's not the way to go. They're supposed to be making you happy, and they're supposed to be making your life fulfilled. Now, there are a lot of people out there that say it's not a man's job to make a woman feel, to make a woman happy. I call BS, okay? I call BS. It is the man's job to make the woman feel happy. If it ain't, why the hell are you there? Okay? Why are you here? If it's not your job to make me happy, if it's not your job to make my life more better, to improve my life, if it's not your job to do any of those things, why the hell are you in my face? Why are you here? What are you here for? Okay, because a woman don't need you. If you're a man and you're not in that woman's life to make her happy or to improve her life, she doesn't need you. There's no need for you to be there. kick rocks, and keep it moving. I can't stand men that say that. That's the most dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. Oh, you supposed to keep yourself happy. You supposed to keep yourself... Oh, yeah, I know I'm supposed to keep myself happy. And so is the man that's supposed to be in my life. He's supposed to keep me happy, too. And he's supposed to improve my life, not take from it. And if he doesn't do anything, there ain't no need for him to be here in my face or any other woman's face. So you ladies, remember that. Remember that. It is the man's job to make you happy. And it is the man's job to improve your life. And I will call you guys back. Have a nice day.